your class today. I have a really inspiring, uplifting playlist. So if you're feeling a little bit down or a little low this afternoon or this evening, whenever you're doing class today, then this should definitely lift you up. You should feel more energized. And I hope you feel great and stretched and lengthened, really strengthened by the end. I've got a light set of weights, just your chair or bar. Let's start warming up together. Feet parallel, nice big inhale. Exhale, roll up, flat back, reach out and over, bend the knees to roll up for 2. Release the neck, lengthen, then roll up, reach to the ceiling, bend to your right, then left, right, left, hold center. Let's bend the knees, lift the heels, down, up, couple more. Now from there, start to lift the knees. We're gonna have some fun with the clapping the hands. Clap, clap. Pressing your feet up off that floor. Getting those arms moving strong. Good, now just add a little twist to the leg. Moving from the waist to the spine. Have some fun with it for 8. You got 6, 4, 3, and 1. Take it to the floor. Now we're gonna have a seat and come right down to your backs. Lay it down, legs together. Head, neck, shoulders, curl off the floor. Really think abdominals engaged. Pump the arms, legs lift. Extend them and bend them. So lower down, 2, 3, 4, come up. Legs stretch, legs bend. A few more, inhale and exhale, big breath, belly to spine. Wrapping from back to front those core muscles. Bracing your core. Shoulder blades up a little higher. Let's try to stay up here. Extend, bend, bend and reach those arms. Inhale, exhale for 4. Around 3. You got 2. 1 more. Hands to outer legs. Little curl. Up, up, right and left. Alternate it. Think of the shoulder towards the opposite knee. Just for 4, 3, 1. Now stretch long. Big breath. Exhale, sit all the way up and over your legs. Lift your chest tall. And then rounding your back, really scoop the belly back. Round back spine. Twist, 2 claps. Twist, 2. Keep it going. Right and left. Alternate from the waist and spine. You're twisting it out. Let's flex our feet. Bring those arms up higher. So try to keep your pelvis still in the center. And you're doing a little twist in the waist. Party on top of those arms. 4 more. Now center. We're going to tuck those hips, hold. Tuck and hold. Tuck and hold. Bring those hands together. Clap them in. And contracting your abdominals in and back. We're tipping our pelvis under up. Right here, just go a little quicker. We're going to bend, reach, bend, reach. Tipping those hips up towards your ribs. 8, 6, 4, 3. Now let's bring your feet together. Inhale over. Exhale, roll up. Flat back. Round the spine, melt into it. 2. Roll the spine. Heads last to lift. Now take those legs. Bring them behind you. We're going to come down to our forearms. So let's have a loose fist. Elbows are below the shoulders. Keep your knees down, belly pulled up. Pelvic tuck hold. Tuck hold. So we're dropping our tailbone down. The low abs, swoop them up. Exhale, tuck. So like we were doing seated, but now we're in a plank. It's a modified plank, but you're going to still really feel this burn. Pull the belly up, up. Little contraction. Think hips to ribs. Minimize the space between the hips and the ribs. Pull the abs up, up. Now from there, a little hip dip, dip. Waking your waist up. Let's keep our knees on the floor. Really just focusing on the core and your upper back long, your neck long. A few more here. Now let's hip center to alternate. One hand at a time. Press it up for 2. Come down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Again. On the next one, hold the top. Heels to feet. Long line. Knees to the top of that head. Let's bend at the elbows. And tricep push back up. Inhale, exhale. At the bottom, little pulse. Pulse down, hold, down, hold. Keep your head up in line with your spine. Drop your chest down though for 8, 6, down for 3, 2, 1. Press up, sit back. Sit to those heels, release your neck. Thread your arm under, head to the floor, look to the ceiling. Take that to the other side. And then let's roll up. Find your weights, we'll stand from here. So we're gonna get moving into those arms a bit deeper. So one weight will be in each hand. And let's step our feet just to parallel. So line them up with your hips. So hip bones line up with the second and third big toe or middle toe. Soften knees, elbows to the waist. We're gonna pull and reach. In and out with those arms. Pull, reach. Palms up, palms are down. Add a little hinge forward on the reach out. In with the elbows out. Inhale, exhale, pull, reach. You got it, stay strong. Hold those arms out, micro bends. Your spine is long here, really do stick the seat out. Brace your core from back to front to support your low back muscles there and your spine. Now let's stand up, elbows pull back. Punching your weights forward. Keep it going, pull. Punch it front, palms down, up. Now alternate, one arm at a time forward. Let's alternate heels lifting with it. Reach, reach, feel strong. Fight through that. Now both heels can try to stay up. Lifts, really small. Really focus, don't lean back. Keep going, little pulse. Up, up. Try to find that balance, let's drop the heels. Keep on lifting, up. Small pulses side. Now bend the elbows, squeeze and lift. Up, up. Couple right here. Now from there, arms in. As you hinge forward again, we send that seat back. Wide sit bones. Then close the ribs in with those arms. It's a small squeeze. In, arms in 1 inch with a pulse down. In, pulse down. Tiny movements, work deeply. Now punching those weights up, pull, bend, extend. Your weights are together. Drop them behind your head. Elbows, arm bones are close to the head. Ribs pulled back. At the bottom, little pulse. Down, down. Tiny pulses. Again, arms close to the head here. Find those triceps. Last few. Hinging forward. High V, bend the elbows. High V with a bit of a hinge. Lean it forward. Control it back up. Next one, hold this hinge. Small bend stretches. Press, push, push. Up to the top corners. Couple here. Now let's take our left foot back. And then side. Arms go back with it. Side. Good. You gotta stay there, find your balance. Hold those arms back, hold the leg back. Little pulses, arms and leg. Palms are to the floor. Open through your heart and your chest. Keep your chest and hips squared to the front. Now let's bring it back. Open that leg, back for 2. And open the arms up. Couple times. Back, 2, side, 2. Holding back. Arms and legs, lift up. Little pulse. We're getting through our arms, stay with me. Good, lifts. For 3, step to wide parallel, bicep curls. Elbows are to the waist. Feet are wider than the hips, toes forward here. Good, curl, curl. Next one, hold it. Rotate your toes and your forearms. Out, in, out, in. Really long back. Now hold those toes out, knees and forearms. Press, press. Really small, pressing back, back. Elbows stay at the waist. Last couple. Hold that, squeeze. In, in. So it's a little squeeze in at your waist as you pulse down. 4. Hold it down, just little micro curls. Curl, curl, waist up an inch. Squeeze your heels in. Maybe lift your heels up. 4, 3, 1, and you're out. Roll those shoulders. Nice job, lose those weights. Give your arms a stretch. Look over that shoulder. Side bend. Take it to your other side. Look over the shoulder. Arms up. Side bend. From there, heading to your spot at the bar. We're in first position. We're gonna be lifting this leg up, plie. So it's a lift and a lower. So you have one hand to the bar, heels connect, toes are apart. Lift, lower. Straight leg in front of your hip. Send it forward, plie. Up, down, brush those toes off the floor. Let's hold the top. Straight standing side leg. Little pulse. Up an inch, up an inch. Abs in and back. Stretch your thigh out. Long knee. Couple here. Open that leg. Side, brush. Side plie, brush your front, open. Rondejump out, plie. Few full ones. Take it out, plie. On the next one, hold that second position, arm side. And lowering the arm, squeeze pelvic floor muscles, in and up. Inhale, exhale. Arm down, legs in and up. One more. Hold the bottom, pulse down, down. Arms overhead. Think of your inner legs coming towards each other. High heels for a challenge. Pulse down, hold. Deepest point, stay low. Now when you face your bar, bring your legs tightly together. 2 pulses. 2 tucks. 2 pulses. Pelvic tilt, tilt. Neutral spine sink down, that back is long. When you pulse down, just pulse, down, down. Feel all 10 toes on the floor. Chest is up, legs are tight. We're down 8 more. 6, just 4, 3, and 1. Take a quick fold over stretch. Reach your sit bones back. Hands there or the floor. Soften knees, roll up. Turning to face the other side right away. You're in first position. Lift, lower. Big stretch, plie, stretch. Don't lean back. Lengthen through both legs at the top. Up and down. Hold the next one, legs up, pulse up. Up an inch, up an inch. You want your hips really level. Don't let one go higher than the other. Leg lift, up hold for 4. Now brush it open. Side, side plie. Out and, or up and out. You've got 4. Big juicy plie. 3, 2 like that. Next one, hold that plie. Stretch, plie, stretch. Arm out, extend those legs. Keep it going. Using your breath at the top. Exhale to come up. Pulse at the bottom, down, down. Arms overhead. Ribs back, don't let your seat stick out. Option to lift those heels. Drop that tailbone, sits bones down now heavy. Now face that bar, bring your legs together, 2 tucks, 2 pulses. Hip tuck for 2, you keep it going. Down for 2. Pelvic tilt, tilt, down, down. Again, just pulse it down. Keep those thighs touching. Stay strong, high heels. Feel the whole ball of the foot though on the floor, all those metatarsals of the foot. Sinking down, down. Ooh, I'm feeling shaky in those legs. I hope you are at home. Hold down, drop those heels. Down, press, press, up, and up. Keep that going for 8. Keep the knees bent in that working zone. 4. Holding, heels high right here, hold the bend. Let's switch arms one at a time. Switch, just hold the bend. Take your mind off the burn with those arms. 8, 6, you got 4, 3, 2, 1, you're out. Good job, give your thigh a stretch. Slide your knee back. Aim your chest forward, push your foot to your hand. Switching feet. Inhale, exhale, stretch. Chest, hips stay front. Good, once you feel nice out of that, maybe grab a sip of water. So standing for this next section, one hand's on the bar. We're gonna step our feet wider than those hips. Make sure you're full arm's length away. Now set your arm in second. Feet wider than those hips, toes aimed on the front diagonals. Nice deep plie down. Down for 2. Now you can take the elbow to the bar to lift the leg. You turn out and you rotate in with the hip a bit here. Open out to second. Arm brushes, bring it overhead. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 1 count. Down, up, open. Swipe the arm and leg. Forward and back. Few more here for 4, 3, 2. Next one, hold the top, just pulse up. Little lift, so small. Stay in that working zone. Shoulder down on the one that's on the bar. Standing knees soft. Keep on pulsing. Up, up. Now hold the top. Pulling your elbow back, your knees coming forward of the hip. Forward, 2, back, for 2, forward, for 2. Feel this little cinch through your waistband. Next one, let's hold it. Little pulse. Knee forward, elbow back. Feel that in opposition. Feel the outer seat hip wake up here. Knee forward, elbow back. For 3. Now this leg working, stepping back, front, back. Find a lunge prayer, hinge forward, arms reach over your head. Stabilize here, really bracing your core muscles. Try to find your balance. Hold the lunge. Pulse it down, press your palms. Legs are in 2 90-degree angles in the front and back. Shoulders stacked over those hips. Down, hold, connect through the core. Now stepping forward, find that hinge, really squat, the narrow squat. So send your sit bones back wide. Belly engaged here, arms reach overhead. Last couple pulses, we're gonna go straight to the other side. So you turn it around, turn it out slow, bring your elbow to the bar, leg lifts. Out to second, bring it up. You keep that going. I'm gonna take it here to see you better. Leg lifts. Out for 2 seconds, up for 2. A little quicker, 1 count, plie, lift. Turn it out and then you turn in the hip. A little inversion there. Internal rotation and then external. Couple more. Hold the leg up, hold the elbow to the bar, pulse. Lift, lift, stretch through the leg. Feel the waist engage, outer hip C. Reach out through those toes, straight knee on the working leg. Now we bend the knee, elbow back, and then reach away from your toes. Nice and controlled on this. Not moving your hips and pelvis all around, really stabilize there. One more, nice and slow. Let's hold it forward, pulse the leg forward, an inch, arm back, an inch in opposition. Knee forward a little more towards your chest or the bar, arm back. Feel that spiral through the waist. 3. Now you take this foot, you step back, turn it into a parallel lunge. Keep it going. Parallel lunge, hinge forward, down. Up with those arms. Find that narrow squat, strong. Let's stay low. Pulse it down your lunge. Down, down. Feel those thighs heat up. Press your palms, strong arms. Brace the core. Think of a nice long line. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. When you hinge forward, just take everything forward. Arms reach overhead. Keep it going, that squat and pulse. Getting your glutes strong here. Firing up those glute muscles. Now take your hands to the bar, step back a little bit longer. Heels lift, down an inch, up an inch. Down an inch, up an inch. Pretend like you're kind of skiing here. So you're holding that hinge. Firing up those thighs again. Down an inch, up an inch, now pulse down, down. Little pulses. Thinking abs in and up, away from thighs. Stick your seat out on this. Reach that tailbone back. Pulse, 3, 2, 1. Release, take a fold over, lengthening spine, legs, arms. Maybe a little shift in those hips. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Now heading to the floor. Take it down to the floor, to your mat. You're gonna have those hands below shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Now lifting that working leg up. I'm lifting my right leg up. Flex your foot, aim that hip to the floor. Now lower the knee. Lower, lift, down, up. Inhale, exhale, press. Not letting yourself arch the back of the top. Keep pulling the belly up, tailbone heavy. At the top, hold, just up an inch and freeze. Up, hold, up, hold. Feel even on that right shoulder and the left hip. Make sure we're not having one higher than the other. Spread your fingers, forearms spin in a bit here. A little bit quicker. Up an inch, up an inch. Stamp the ceiling with the foot. Gliding shoulders down. It's a basic move, but the positioning is hard to stay in correct position. Let's go, extend and bend the leg fully. Push back through your heel. Keep it going, full stretch, full bend, full stretch, full bend. Push that heel back. Now smaller micro bends. Then straighten, straighten now, really tiny bend. Focus on the stretch, stretch, stretch the back of that hamstring, back of your knee. Then stretch for 3, for 2, for 1. Lower your knee, toes tuck, hips high, heels low. Pedal left and right knees. Last couple. We're gonna lower our knees down. You can take one hand down, one arm up. Leg is gonna go forward and back. So it's pointing forward, flexing back. Keeping this going, we have the shoulder over the wrist, and then you have the hip over the knee. Now a little bit quicker, pulse 2 times front, pulse 2 times back. Kick a little forward for 2, back for 2, not letting your pelvis move around. Brace your core to stabilize and hold it. Good, again in each. Now just pressing back, back, back. Arm comes over your head. Push. Maybe get that leg a little higher. Stay strong. Reach away from that heel. Press. Back 3, back 2, 1. Take a seat. We have a seat grabbing or bringing the foot around the knee. Sit bones down. Spiral. Lift out of your chest. From there, we're going to take it to the other side. Right away. Flex foot lower and lift. Down and up. Let's reverse this. Other side. Plug your shoulders in your back. Open your collarbone. Upper back should look nice and wide. Don't lean to your standing side leg. Keep your weight centered. Now small up, hold. Up an inch, freeze. Really tiny. It should be hard to lift the leg. If you're aiming that working hip down, I'm kind of exaggerating this hip down as the heel goes up. Make it really minimal, but really deep work. Quicker. Pulse up, pulse up. Press the foot to the ceiling. Pull the belly up in opposition there. For 4. Extend and bend. Full stretch, full bend. Hamstring curls. In and out. Maybe test your balance. Can that right hand come off the floor for a minute or a moment without falling? Micro bend, stretch to the back. Focus on the stretch. Stretch. You're out of this one in a second. So work your hardest. Stretch your longest. 8. Head forward. Heel back. 4, 3, 1. Knee down. Toes tucked. Hips high. Heels low. Pedal right, left knees. Switch. Switch. Last couple. Now we're going to drop down right knee. Open your chest. Leg lifts up. And then you're going to flex it back. So point forward for 2. Flex back for 2. Forward for 2. Just reverse it. Make sure you have that right leg, the correct leg up for you that you did the other side. 2 pulses to the front, 2 pulses to the back. Forward for 2, back for 2. Stay strong with me. Brace the core. And again, forward. Now hold it back. Just keep pressing back, back. Send that heel back, hip forward, same time. Keep going, 8, 6, here's 4, 3, and the 1, have a seat, bring that foot around. Sit tall. Spiral. Now get excited, eye of the tiger, we're gonna push through this here. Abdominal work, hands back, 1 arm forward. Back for 2, up for 2. When you go back, your chest, your hips, they stay in front, so you're not twisting your shoulders. My back elbow is bending, getting close to the floor. I'm holding the next one at the bottom, twisting towards the shoulder of the arm extended. So twisting, opposite hip is pulling back. Move the ribs from the waist for 3 and 1. Now drop both elbows. I want you to tuck your pelvis. I'm sorry, drop both hands and tuck your pelvis. Go tilt and then release. Open your ribs. Tuck. Release it. Release the tuck. Past neutral spine even. Other side. We're going to take it down, 2, up for 2. So leaning back. It's a pretty flat back position. Think of lengthening the spine. Again, the hips will engage. So put this through the core. Hold the next one. Little twist. Twist. Bringing that shoulder back an inch. Move the ribs from the waist, from the spine. Opposite hip. Keep it anchored down. 3, 1. All the way to the elbows. Tuck the pelvis. Release. Tip the hips under and up. Abs down and back. Shoulders are away from your ears here. Now from here, we're going to take one hand to the outer thigh, other hand outer thigh. You're up an inch or 2 higher. Hold it strong. Alternate, one arm at a time. Lift, lift. Keeping everything strong and round it out. Scoop through the belly. Both arms. Up an inch, or sink down an inch. Arms reach. Arms reach. Hands up. 4. Scoop down deeper in the abdominals. Your back is rounded out. 1. Now all the way down. All the way to the back. Exhale up. Lift to the chest. We're down slow for 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Exhale. A little quicker. Take it down. 2, up, 2, down, 2, up, 2. Chest lifts. Inhale and exhale. Again, down and up. From here, you take your hands to the floor. Then you drop the elbows, legs extend. Lift your hips, reverse tabletop. Lift the hips, up. Lower, extend. Open the front of the body. Engage the core. One more time. Hold the elbows here. Then stretch those legs. Pull your belly in and back as you send your toes. Forward, forward. For 3, for 2, for 1. Take it into your back. All the way. Take a moment, stretch. Next, we're going to take those legs. Bring them up to tabletop position. Your head, neck, shoulders peel off the mat. We're going to go extend and switch. Nice and slow. Try to peel your shoulder blades off the floor. One leg at a time is extending. Other one's bending. Reach. Reach. Let's go quicker. Here we go. Keep it going. Lengthen through those legs. Adding a twist. Elbow to the opposite knee. Switch. Switch. Keeping your head, neck, shoulders up there. Open your elbows wide. Can you try for straight leg? Big challenge for straight leg. Twist. Twist. Elbow to the opposite knee. 8 more to finish. Reaching outside your ankles. Biggest challenge to push through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug it in. Amazing abdominal work. Let your legs fall to one side. Look opposite. And then change. Inhale, exhale, stretch. Good. Stay right here. Extending one leg. I'm extending my left leg. Stretch your right leg to the ceiling. Grab behind your hamstring or your calf. Flex foot, bend the knee. Exhale, stretch point. Repeat, bend, flex. Stretch point. Reflex, grab inside of the leg, heel, calf, or hamstring. Open right, look left. Switch sides, leg comes across your body towards the opposite shoulder. Don't let it just fall here. Think of the hip drawing back, opposite to the leg, going side. Return center, curl up to meet that leg. Flex the foot above the knee, grab behind those legs, and just take a moment here and gently press forward that top knee as you pull back the bottom. Then we're going to switch to the other side. I have my right leg on the floor, left leg long, flex the foot, and inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, stretch point. Again, bend, flex. Stretch point. Flex foot, open the legs to the side. Look opposite. Cross it over your body. Inhale, exhale. Melt into the stretch. Control, don't let it just fall. Bring it back to your center. Head, neck, shoulders curl up to meet the leg. Then flex that foot above the bottom leg knee, bringing the legs closer. You can rest your head. A gentle press forward of the top leg. Pull gently on the back hamstring of the bottom leg. Feel the outer seat hip. Now that leg on top, rotate it in. Gently lay all the way back on your shoulders. Right knees turn out, left knees turn in. Deeper stretch. Put that right foot over the left knee. Take a breath here. Maybe reach over your head for a minute. Last big breath right there. And switch sides. Other leg, right leg in, left knee turn out. If this is feeling good, hold. Melt into that, or you can bring the foot above the knee, even deeper stretch to the hip flexor and top of the thigh. Long arms, legs, roll face down on your mat. Arms, elbows wide, press on up, long upper back. Then we're gonna lower back down. Again, lift your chest. And lower. Let's add those arms off. And down. For 2, just activate those back muscles. And the next one, hold the top, reach arms, legs opposite here. And little alternating swimming motions. Chest is lifted, head's in line with the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Melt down. Hands in, knees, round your back. Scoop the belly up. Shoulders down, arch the back. Again, round the spine. Arch the spine here, lift the chest. Toes tuck, hips high, heels low. Take a nice moment here in down dog stretch. And then take a seat. Let's bring our legs wider than the hips, nice and wide. Flex your feet. Big side stretch over. Open your heart, reach back. Center point, rotate to the leg, round over that side. Roll up, flex feet. Other side. Press the opposite hip down. Heart open to the ceiling. Center feet point, rotate to the leg, round over that side. Walk your hands forward. Take a few breaths here. Walk those hands back in. Feet together. Just take a nice hip opening stretch here in butterfly stretch. And then roll it up. Great work today. I hope you're feeling amazing and you have a nice rest of your day. I'll see you next time at the bar.